Here we are, where I put up the camera last fall to see if I could catch a fisher hunting for raccoons. Because I seen a fisher track walking down this stream one year, and I thought maybe I could catch a film if it's still doing it. So I put my camera there and I didn't bother it the whole winter. And when a fisher catches a raccoon, that fisher will die of stroke because the jaws of the fisher is very, very tough. And all they can do is squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. So, then it'll die of stroke. Because the first thing the fisher does when after it kills the raccoon, they'll lick its eyes. Found that from one book. I caught 1 raccoon, 10 fisher, in the area where the New York State thought there wasn't very many fisher, and they shortened the season. How they got the number from where the fisher was, how many fisher there were, they got it from a different state. And I caught 1 raccoon, 10 fishers from an area that I never trapped before or caught any fisher before. On our video, I seen where a coyote grabbed full a mouth of wood, rotten wood and swallowed it. And I also seen where a rabbit did something to rotten wood also. With the fisher's shorter legs, the first fisher is a female and the second one is a male. You can check out the legs. All in the Adirondack Mountains, it has deep snow. All the in the Adirondack Mountains, they have deep snow all winter, and all a snowshoe rabbit has to do is run on top of the snow, and the fisher can never catch him. What the fisher has to do is climb up a tree, get inside, and dig out the rotten wood that has sap in it from the trees, from the sun from the trees, which runs out the sap. And inside, only place that a tree can heal itself is between the bark and the wood. It's called cranium. And it can't heal itself from anywhere else. So they'll dig it out and keep on digging it out, make it bigger and bigger. Now let's pretend you're a baby fisher and the car just hit your mother a couple days ago, and you're sitting there and you see a chipmunk running around. Then you hear ping, pong, ping, and you know it's a red squirrel getting his winter supply of pine cones. So now you know where to put in your traps. In New York State, you have to turn in your bottles for 5 cents recovery as you're taken to the store in the wintertime to get your 5 cents. you will hear pop, pop, pop. This is where the bottles will shrink because the cold air shrinks them because the cold air flows downhill. To take care of that, you dig your 4-inch hole 12 inches deep on the side of a hill, and having it 12 inches deep on the side angle, there'll be warm air will lift it up. The odor will be inside that warm air and flow downhill at a 45 degree, will flow downhill. I read in a book where the first thing the fisher does when it kills something is lick its eyes because the animal died from a stroke. It licks its eyes, so you want to have a bait. Number one bait is liver, and you can have anything else you want and put it in the and you also don't mix them up. Just have some of them just plain meat, not dehydrated or anything else. Here we are out in the field in the Adirondacks and the Sliver Hill. The hill runs down to the water, so it's a good place because it's downhill. And the water, the fish will come along, try to catch anything that's up on the grass, eating, like a muskrat or something. So we'll be hunting here for that. So it's a nice side hill. So this is kind of what you got to look at, but when you look at it, trapping area, it's got to have a place where you hide the traps. You're probably over there somewhere. With my legs and stuff, we can't do that. We'd have to get it like this. And in the meantime, we'll do Adirondack commercials for the tree. Because it's heavy, it sinks to the ground, and it's heavy and it takes away the oxygen. And here we are at the spot where we're going to make a set, because it's a hill, downhill, all the way down to the pond down there. And the fishers would come along the pond looking for muskrats. And they come along the edge up here for chipmunks and red squirrels. Well, we gotta dig a hole at least 12 to 18 inches deep and a slight angle. I forgot about the roots. Forgot my pair of pliers I usually carry with me. Cut off the roots. like about this big and eat. So the fisher will come up here and look in the hole. See if they see any. Forgot all my equipment. I gotta go get some more sand and dirt up here and down here. I gotta turn you off. Well, we're gonna tap her in. I can't tap it in like this because I don't know where my rod is. So, this is what the pan's got to look like. So when they walk up here, they'll hit right here, somewhere in here. They'll fire the thing. If you put it the other way, you'll get a lot of toe catches. And if you have it on a drag, they'll run away. And the drag will catch and it'll break their toes off. Found that out the hard way. You can cut these small leaves off with the scissors and pack it in there. And take your pan, just cover it with dirt. and you can be about 18 inches. Cover it up. Try to stake down here, like this, down to here, and if you can't get all the way in and it holds, it's okay. Then just adjust it with this, so from the ground, they're 18 inches. And the trap will spring and hold it long enough. He'll jump and it'll hold long enough so as it can be caught easily on it. So this one here, you don't have to worry about freezing or anything all winter long. We'll stay there from the beginning of the season at the end of the season. Well, I guess I got that wrong. Make sure it goes down there so that nothing moves. It won't freeze. Everything, and same thing, 18 inches from here to there. And you put your bait in there, and it'll go way down to the bottom and smell, and the cold air will rise. The heat from the hole, from the ground, is down there, and it will rise up, and the cold air will bring it all the way down to down there. Century New Technologies signing off. Have a good catch. If you use coil spring traps, you can't trap like this. They'll freeze in the first time the big freeze comes and snows on it. You'll see Fisher tracks all over your traps. That's what happened to me the first times I used 1 3/4 coil spring traps. The Fisher, life history, ecology, and behavior. This is where he said he was following Fisher. and the fisher went to the bathroom and a lot of times on a lot of little hills, stumps and stuff like that. And I seen one. I put a camera up, but the fisher never come back. The second one that come back, the Fisher Communications Center. And he mentioned that their jaws are so strong that when they catch their prey, they're in the pain so much. They're in the pain so much that they have a stroke and have blood in their eyes, and the fish will lick it out. And then have babies in March in the deep snow. This is my chicken liver. And I have a Black & Decker chopper upper, and just cost about underneath $2. And this is how much I usually have. Put the whole thing in a chopper and have it come out, or you can chop it up with a knife and at a time. Then you put it in the hole, let it soak all the way down to the bottom of it, soak in the ground, and the heat from the soil will make it rise, and it'll rise up out of the ground, and let the air take it down where you want it to go. Freedom brand Wolf Fang earth anchors. That's what I use. And this is what I couldn't find. They hook on that and they drive it in the ground. And I use a trap that don't have any dye on it, because you don't know what animals can smell, because they say they can't smell, but you don't know what they can smell. All I know, when I was hunting rabbits with my dog Beagle, he could tell which way the beagle went, left or went in a deep snow that had fluffy snow. One or two whiffs, he could tell which way the rabbit ran. So you don't know what animals can smell. All you know, they say they can't smell, or it could be just like a geologist. They said they had ice age all over, but you just have to take their word. Even though there's no mountain that has glacier mountains where the ice can come down from Canada. I'm advertising the Civilian Conservation Corps at Wanakino, New York. It was because of them I found the first volcano in New York. Wanakino is the middle of nowhere. So they had them people there for a reason, to plant trees. Well, I brought you here to show you the Civilian Conservation Corps, CC camps. The original site, Camp S84, Company 229, Wanakena, New York. I went to the forestry school in Wanakena. So I wonder how many volcanoes that these people, only these people, put trees up because nothing could grow there, and how many in the whole United States, different kind of camps, did the same thing for volcanoes because they couldn't grow trees on a volcano land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 to 9. And his personnel. 1, 2, 3, 72. This plaque was placed here by the members of that camp. This 28th day of July, 1968. Just about 8 years after I came to camp here. I remember cleaning off some of this area. I remember that drinking fountain. So in the all United States, how many volcanoes were there that wouldn't let trees grow on it, and they had to hire them to plant them there? Plant trees. So if that's true, the earth was made by volcanoes.